Emily, and I'm here with my little sister Shella. And Shella has many talents, and one of them is cooking with an Instant Pot. And she's taught me a lot because it's kind of scary when you first start using it, but you get great results and it's very fast. So today she's going to be making Tex-mex or Southwest black beans from dried beans. And we are going to use these with our Navajo tacos, but you could use them as a side for burritos or enchiladas or tacos. Really yummy as a side. So I'm going to let my sister show you how to make those.
Hey, thanks, Em. So my favorite thing to do with the Instant Pot is to make beans from dried, because it's so much faster than using the crock pot or any other method. And I love using dried beans versus the canned beans because I know exactly what's in them. They're cheaper that way. So what I've done is I've soaked my black beans in the Instant Pot. I put the beans in and filled it with water. A pound of beans takes about 6 cups of water for soaking. So today we've done 2 pounds of beans, and I filled it up to the 3-quart line with water. And I put them in, and I set my lid to sealing, and I set my pot to pressure cook and 1 minute. When I do black beans, they cook much faster than pinto beans or any other beans that I've used. So I've let the pressure naturally release. You don't want to manually release the pressure when you're doing beans because the beans make foam, and that foam will splatter, and sometimes it can clog the lid, and it looks like I should have used more water. These are pretty dry. So after we've let them soak, I've let the pressure release. Now we have to say cancel for the pressure cook and then saute. Yep. Now I'm going to add some oil. I'm going to add some oil to the pot.
You're using canola oil?
Yep. And then a big fat onion. I should just say big onion.
How much oil do you think you used? A couple tablespoons?
Yeah, probably, I don't know, 3.
Enough to
We'll
coat
see.
the
If
bottom.
it's, yeah. And if it seems too dry, I can add more.
And this is the Vidalia sweet onion. They're delicious.
I'll salt the onion. Yeah. So I'm going to get the onion almost clear, almost translucent, and then I'm going to add the garlic. The garlic is minced much smaller than the onion, so it'll cook a lot faster.
Isn't she cute?
The onions have been cooking for a few minutes, and they're nearly done, so I'm going to add some garlic. This is minced garlic from Costco. I get it in this giant jar because it's so convenient. But it's not as potent as fresh garlic, so I'm going to add kind of a ton. That was about 3 very heaping tablespoons. If I cook this for too long, the garlic will burn and it'll turn black and be gross. So I'm going to be careful and watch the garlic. My onions and garlic are done, so I'm going to cancel this. Which one is cancel? This one? Okay, so I've canceled the saute. And now I'm going to add my beef base for 2 pounds. For my pinto beans, my refried beans, I use 4 tablespoons for 1 pound. So that's kind of a lot. But maybe I won't use quite that much. So that's probably
Tablespoon. 2 tablespoons.
that's a lot. But beans soak up the flavor. Okay.
Also, 3 tablespoons.
That was more than 3. That was close to 4. Stir it up. It's not going to be as easy to mix this stuff in. Well, maybe it doesn't matter when the beans are in. Okay. I'm going to add the beans back in.
So they ended up fine. You didn't need to.
No, 3 quarts of liquid.
The right amount.
3 quarts to soak was okay. I would probably do more next time, but it was okay. Now I'm going to add diced green chilies.
How many cans?
So this is 1 4-ounce can, 1 7-ounce can. And I'm going to stir that up and see if it looks like enough. I'm going to add some cilantro that I picked from my garden. I'm going to, there's 1 handful. I'm going to save some of it to add later so it's
Fresh.
Yep. And I'm going to add lime juice. Two great big squirts. Okay, now I think I need to add some water. And then so now I'll add some water. This is 6 cups. I'm going to see how far it goes. I want the water to be just above the level of the beans. These beans are pretty soft already, so they're not going to soak up a whole bunch of water. So I'm just going to do a little more than what I want it to look like. Depending on how saucy you want your beans when they're done, how much liquid you want when they're done, add just a little bit more than that. Maybe about like that, do you think?
Looks great. So you've already done the soak on them, but they're not cooked. So they will soak up a bit more water.
Right, but not a ton. So that was only about 2 cups. It's not very much. Okay, I think that's going to be great. So that was about 2.5 cups. And this line right here, this side says PC max. So that means pressure cooking maximum. There's a 2/3 line and there's a 1/2 line. My water right now is exactly at the 1/2 line. When you are doing something like beans or rice, you should not fill past that line, the half full line, just because the food expands so much. The beans will expand. Okay, oh, now cumin. This is, I think I put 4 tablespoons in here. Let me see.
That looks so good.
I'm going to mix it in and see how it smells. It smells really good. I'm just going to do a little bit more, but not all of this. So maybe 3 tablespoons of cumin. And I think that's everything for these black beans. So now I'll put the lid back on. to set the pot to pressure cook, and I'm only going to do these for about 4 minutes. Like I said, black beans are really, really fast cooking.
Okay. Makes sense. And that automatically starts?
Yep.
Okay, we'll see you back shortly.
Okay, the beans are done cooking. So now we're going to add the fresh cilantro and some more fresh lime juice. Well, this isn't fresh. We're going to add some more lime juice now that it's done. And then you can eat these beans now and freeze what you have left over for next time. I love to freeze beans because they freeze beautifully and it saves you so much time. And when you want a side dish or something to go in a burrito you're making, you have it already made and it's your own homemade beans.
Do you see Shella's earrings? Shella sells paparazzi jewelry. And you can get something like these cute earrings for only $5. They're so cute. She wears them well.
Paparazzi accessories.
Okay, now we're going to have a taste test. We've got ourselves a little bowl right here with Shella's black beans in. Okay, Shella, let's do this. Yes. Now what I would do, put a little bit of shredded cheese on these, or Monterey Jack. Delicious. So good. And I would have thought that was too much garlic. No, it's not too much garlic. It's so good. These are delicious. These are restaurant quality beans. Good job, Shella.
Hey, thanks, Em.